Welcome to the kreation2020 podcast. I am kreation2020. You're now locked in. This is what is, I would say, episode 9, I believe. For this episode, the topic, if I don't get off track, good morning, is gonna center traveling. You know what I mean? Why do I want to talk about traveling? Well, because I haven't really been getting out like that. With this like virus stuff and like, you know what I mean? Like all this like extra shit. I haven't really been getting out like that. Usually I don't get out at all. You know what I mean? Like even when like prior to all this stuff, I barely ever got out. Like even when I was in like New York, I barely got out. Like when I'm in New York, I'm in New York. When I'm in Philadelphia, I'm in Philadelphia. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm in the DMV, I'm in the DMV. Like when I'm in space, I'm in space. You know what I'm saying? But stuff like that. But yeah, I want to talk about traveling. I kind of like traveling. Getting around, like finding out about new things. You know, experiencing different scenery, different cultures. Like, getting the feel, the vibe from different people. You know what I mean? Like, seeing how certain stuff works on another side of town compared to how it works on another side of town. You know what I mean? But I haven't really been doing a lot of that. I got the cough and shit, and I'm walking up to the spot to figure out something real quick that I was supposed to handle the other day. Well, yesterday. So now I'm just gonna do it today. And it's like, it's nice out too. Like it's gonna be nice for like a good half of all today, right? So why not get out? Why not enjoy like some of this good weather, right? Another thing, I'm kind of like overdressed a little bit. I hate when that happens, because it's like damn, like I came out not really expecting all this like fucking heat. Like I'm thinking like it was like just like a little bit windy and shit, right? Same as yesterday. It was supposed to be I don't know how many degrees it's supposed to be. I don't really like check the weather like that anymore, because it doesn't really apply to my activities, you know? Like I look outside and I like when I see it's raining, I'll be like, oh, well, the day's canceled. You know what I mean? But that's another thing about traveling. Like you gotta pack just the right shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like if your bag is already like limited to like what you could bring along, right? If you don't like grab up on like the right shit, the exact texture, the exact like, you know what I mean? Like the exact shoes and everything. Like you gonna come up in like church shoes when you usually really like have came up in like polo boots and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like no, that's a no-go. That's a no-go. Yeah. So as for me, like the times right now is like, it's exciting. It's about to get exciting. It's gonna be more exciting. There's gonna be like a lot more frail, a lot more adventure. You know what I mean? Like I got a lot of people on my head. I got a lot of enemies, I like to say. I got a lot of enemies, right? So like, yeah, I just be watching my step, like how I move around. Like, motherfuckers be like, damn, like, why is he so fucking stagnant? Why doesn't this kid ever fucking do anything? Like, he doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, he doesn't drive. Like, mind you, I like to travel, but I don't drive. You know what I mean? Like, so if we're going to travel, like, if we're going, like, travel the States or something, like, you most likely have to be the one driving. You know what I mean? I don't drive. You know what I mean? I got my privilege revoked probably like a really, really long time ago. Well, it's probably like instated now, but that's still not the point. I still really don't drive. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. I'm just like, I'm actually really, really hot in this freaking thing, man. I'm actually really, really hot in this thing. Another thing, about traveling, like, the podcast now has been running for like, for a little bit, like over 6 months, I'll say. And so far, like, we haven't even really done anything. Like, we haven't really gotten a lot of episodes in. We haven't really talked about anything. I haven't like invited anybody on or like none of that shit, right? And yeah, it's just like, I say that to say, like, because I believe in consistency. Like, I'm not really really too used to like podcasting and shit. Like, I'm used to like writing raps and recording and like shit like that, right? I'm like, I could do that like repetitively all day. Like, I could like write raps and like record repetitively all day, right? But then podcasting is like, you gotta like talk and shit. Like, you gotta like friggin' explain shit. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is kind of like funny. That's what it is, kind of funny. So yeah, like, that's why like I'm not like really super really swift with it yet. Like, I'll do like one episode. I'll record like one episode and then like forget to like do the video or like forget to you know what I mean? Cause like now everybody does video, right? With the podcast, and it's not just like audio anymore. It's like everybody's in studio, like everybody does video. Like, you know what I'm saying? But then it's like, damn, like, should I just do the video? Should it just be audio on like a still, like in like a still frame? Like, damn, like, what's like, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Regardless, we gonna still do it. We're gonna still get this thing up. Hopefully, we in like the coming near future, the kreation2020 podcast would find a home. You know what I'm saying? Cause mind you, like, I was kind of like homeless. You know what I mean? Like, it's something that I don't really talk about, or maybe it's overstated also, right? Because when you're homeless, everybody knows about it. It goes, oh shit, that's a homeless guy. There he comes again. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like, I just kind of like push shit and just overuse my energy and shit in all this fucking weird ways that doesn't serve my my overall purpose. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't kind of serve my overall purpose. And lately, like, I've been seeing like a lot of podcasts jumping from everywhere. Like, I'm seeing like everybody, like all the famous people now that's like never thought like podcasting was cool. Like, I'm seeing like a lot of people doing that shit now, and it's like, damn, like, that's what's up. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, excuse me, pulling the plug right now, like, on this thing, or early after like a couple failed episodes. You know what I'm saying? Like, probably wouldn't be the smart thing to do, because I really been wanting to do this thing for like a really, really long time, like years on end, right? Like, I got this issue where, look, we were supposed to be talking about traveling. I got this issue where like, I say I want to do something, and then, because my plate is like so disoriented all the time, and it's like, you know what I mean? Like, I gotta like pick apart exactly what I want to do. I gotta pick apart the meat from the potatoes and the peas, and from the dairy. You know what I'm saying? Like I gotta pick apart this, like, and that in itself is like a science. It's like an art. It's like, damn, like you can't just like down certain shit after you have just down certain shit, or you get like upset stomach. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta eat in order. You know what I mean? And I be having a lot of shit to eat, bro. Like I like to read a lot, and yeah, that's something that I do as well, including all the other things that I do. I like to walk a lot, so therefore, like I don't have like, well, I shouldn't say I don't have, but I'm not in the position to like be inside, like recording or like, you know what I'm saying, like running the business like I should. And oh yeah, also it was like, I'm kind of like a shy guy too, a little bit, right? Like a shy guy, so yeah, like when people are around, like when they're not around for like that purpose, or like we're not sharing like the same purpose, then it's like like I'm, you know what I mean? Like I don't really know if I want to like I don't really know if I want to like divide their space with like my shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? As much as they probably don't mind, but yeah, that's just like my thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, until we can like figure out where this thing heading and how it's gonna work and how we're gonna go about it, we gonna continue to run. Like the podcast is gonna continue to run, regardless of if I'm like displaced or not. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's pretty much it for now. I'm going like a little bit overboard right now. It's over 10 minutes. But yeah, I'm kreation2020, your boy. And this is the kreation2020 podcast. Thank you for listening. Holla.